Aurora Gaming escapes the zone of the
Chơi Restream.io kìa.
Oh, the shurikens are enough. A
The
double
fuck?
for TNZ 9-0-2.
Oh my god, bro.
A dream game for a Hayabusa.
This is bullshit,
That's a dream game for a
man.
Hayabusa. That's a dream game for a Sky Piercer. So you're gonna go for more.
Let's go for that kick. Finds it, will not continue because long is gonna be a problem, but of course they will give it to the Hayabusa this time. 10-0-2 for TNZ on this Hayabusa. How many stacks does he have right now? I think he's maxed out. He probably is maxed out.
Yeah, yep. He's
Vi gang Restream.io nào thêm mà.
As soon as he bought that Sky Piercer, value right away. Got kills right as he bought it.
Oh my god.
So it's max stacks now. TNZ, like that's why I was saying it's gonna be a problem.
Restream.io gang
rồi. Zed's gonna go for a setup, but this is Siggy Boom. I don't think you're gonna be able to do much at all. Good use of the beacon defensively to keep them from going further, and this is once again just an objective.
Restream.io ហ្នឹងគឺជា tool សម្រាប់ multiple នេះ
when you're facing against a fully stacked Sky Piercer, this
ម្ដង 2 3
actually changes your approach to these team fights too. Because of your, you know, you're aware
pro
of
nó
it.
challenge ខ្ញុំទាយត្រូវឡើង 4 hero ណារ៉េមើលហើយអត់ដឹងថាដាច់ live ចេះឆ្ងល់មានណាគេ comment អញ្ចឹងហៅគាត់ឆ្លើយអញ្ចឹង
You know, him and Lunar is more so, you know, playing a standard Esmeralda game for the most
man.
part. It's pretty difficult to kill an Esmeralda, but Pagu is making those plays, cutting them off in between turrets, utilizing the fist crack combination, fist break combination with that flicker if he has to. It's almost up again. So potentially he's going to force a fight and make Dfyg actually respond to this as the Lord slowly makes its way down the bottom.
Restream.io វាគៀងណាស់ទេមើល
You got some waves being cut up by Super Ken up top.
like តិចទីតែខ្ទឹមមកណាហើយឥឡូវ live ពី channel អត់កើតទៀត
See if they can stay in the game here. Over that 14-minute mark, they'll try to clear out this Lord. See what they do. Super Ken still cutting those waves. But again, Pagu, keep an eye out for him. If he decides to fight, he's got immortality as well. So that base turret being worked on, Super Ken will take their purple buff. But these next waves are going to be pushing in here. This base turret will go down.
អើយមិញទាយកលុយអញហើយអញលុយលើគោកហើយពងអាទាយចេះឆ្ងល់ចុយមិនទាយមិនបានមានឃើញអាគេ comment អញ្ចឹងម៉ែអង្គុយទាយត្រូវ 4 hero ខ្ញុំទាយត្រូវមើលខ្ញុំទាយត្រូវស្អីគេខ្លះឈូជូស៊ីនif ហើយនឹងហើយយ៉ា 4 hero ទាយត្រូវ 4 hero ពងអាទាយ
We'll have to clear the minion wave in the middle.
ខ្ញុំចាប់ហ៎
Aurora Gaming
អង្ខឹមដែរគ្នាមើល
with one turret takedown. That's an inhibitor of
សង្ឃឹម
Yeah, usually off that first Lord, you know, finally that tier 1 turret goes down. By the way, Super Ken swings on in there, gets that down. They needed that. That mid-tier turret does help.
Oh, that's the beacon. That's why it was used. Now Bell is gonna drop. That is TNZ. Number 11.
tiền phân vào cùi vào đây. Rồi mình pro nó mà challenge tia vô lôi phèm mía ơi anh ơi. Phải tới đập P mồm ta đăng thật đạch đó. Tia hay ra hết đập P mơ OBS đạch lại bạch.
Having the time of his life, and it could have been that way. It could have gone either way for either a Fanny or a Hayabusa. TNZ and the rest of the composition here really allowed him to shine, whereas more Super Ken really had to play the map. You know, he had to go ahead and focus on the side lanes essentially. But there's been really no fight for the objective. It's every objective, every turtle for the most part, and then the Lords are pretty much just for Aurora Gaming to take.
Restream.io វាកាំង server ស្អីវាប្រើកាត់
Dfyg are not in position, maybe a steal, but Aurora Gaming are getting the Lord very quickly. Zed far too late, might be punished. There's the ultimate. Now they will take out Zed just like that. Siggy Boom wants to go for a pickup, but not find it for now. Such a calm take for Aurora Gaming. Zed trying to go for and just, you know, some sort of vision, some sort of optics around the Lord, but was quickly punished.
Super Ken is a Fanny.
Coming up from Lunar.
Duel.
Gaming are just prepping
Duel
up
gaming.
ending push. Can this malefic gun from Long make it for
Đọc nó nhầm delete đọc chào đấy.
to find out. Super Ken trying to go for some clearing out up top. For now, or gaming are waiting for the Lord.
Đọc tục live Facebook à. Lúc chào mà này.
They should be able to defend this though. I know they're down 7,000 unless it goes bad with this team fight.
Live là YouTube đó ngó nè. Cho lại phải live Facebook.
The show is down.
Mình cái pong challenge do lôi này mở tia rồi do lôi trong thời tia thời từng ngó này. Tia phèm hero tia xuống nó tia thời.
The bottom lane with the Lord is also getting cleared out here. Just that one jump coming up from Sigiboom that did not net any kick. It's gonna be enough. Super Ken. Gotta be careful with this. All the Dfyg are on the aggressive now. They want to make the play. And that's gonna be enough for Aurora Gaming to just
Aurora Toki nó cầm on team cái Incendio Supremacy á.
With the lineup that they have, Dfyg, they should
Incendio Supremacy hay sẽ cái một chiếc hai mùi.
A couple of these, maybe one more Lord push.
All Hetman á, All Hetman á nghĩa, All Hetman cái đó mà ta.
I don't think they want to just because.
Cầm on món vì tụi bỏ Incendio Supremacy.
You're seeing it. You know, they're able to go ahead and fight back. They're getting into that.
All head nè là mà Aurora
the
Toki.
items that you need, especially on low.
Một năng tiết mua sấy này, mình mở
here alongside Yi1.
Mình mà mua tiết 800 mình mà mua
a little bit of defense there with the winner crown now, but you know, Zed picking up an anti-Karas, so jumps in.
Double Violent Requiem out there. Can they take out Roast at least? Looks like that's not gonna be the case because the start from Sticky Boom.
All head nè, fire flag nè mà mua tiết. Chúa đám cái Incendio Supremacy tao fire flag ấy all head nè hay Incendio Supremacy bánh tao mà Aurora Toki vậy đấy.
Damage not nearly enough.
Oh, they might get
sandwiched. From Dfyg. The sandwich is there, Bell.
Fire flag mà đó.
They push the
mà thua.
Sticky Boom just pushes them back. In comes the ultimate, the shadow kill. At this point, with 4 members tanking, it's not gonna be enough.
Ê, tránh cái mọi cái lát á. Lát bạn lên vinh vơi.
Live to see another set of
Clot lát game bay all lại.
As Aurora Gaming's attempt
mà vô đang cái vô chu Fanny với tình nghĩa thôi.
Well, that's all they had to do.
Ngoa sẽ nó ngoa
going
đó.
through the checklist here. They had to make sure that they were able to defend. They did that. Now they're actually in a contest period where they can actually go ahead and contest this Lord. It's an evolved one. If they somehow secure this, that's going to be massive for them to start knocking down some of the tier 2 turrets. Oh,
they have isolated one. That's going to be Pagu. Immortality is going to be popped. Bell wants to secure this kill, wants to finish the jump, gets the flicker off, and the bravest fighter, yes he can. Now it comes Rosa with the beacon. Bell is going to be traded off because of that. Rosa handles the rest of the Dfyg. It was the Fanny one with the hammer. He will lock him down. Looking for an angle with this Joe. Prepping Kundo. Doesn't have the flicker for now, and he's gonna be found by the members of the Dfyg. The pick is not nearly enough as he's getting punished. Now Lunar might be next to the docket.
I'm on by
Dfyg have found the 3 kills, man. And can Lunar get away from this?
Cái poke
that's not the target anymore for Dfyg. Long is gonna put this Lord low, but Tienzi is still alive and Retribution is still up. Are you sure you want to do this, Dfyg?
This is a huge risk. I mean, Super Ken, double wave, he's gonna make it back up here. Lord's at a quarter of the health. Low as well, has to get away.
How's the Purify for now? TNZ goes for the backlash for the Winter Crown. He wanted punish. Immortality getting picked up. It's gonna be the Winter Crown. Can they take him out? That's 14 kills if they can shut down. TNZ runs away. Long, it's not gonna be enough. TNZ goes down.
Throw game.
The punish, the shut
down. Throw game.
Oh my goodness, and the Lord on top of it.
They did it. Dfyg has taken the lead back in their favor with this Lord. It's an evolved one. Aurora Gaming has held on to for literally the entire game is now gone. TNZ still a little bit away to be back up, but they got to deal with this Lord. It's an evolved one pushing in, and Dfyg is in a position to force a fight.
Oh, the Fanny overshoots. But that's just for poking. In comes the ultimate Pagu, and again they will get out. The big get away from them, but the base in shambles. Pagu down for the count. Rosa as well with no Hayabusa. Dfyg mounts the comeback, and we are going to game 3.
Dfyg has to be happy about that. Again, facing a fully stacked TNZ Hayabusa.
Vamushing miracle.
Collected through it all.
Team Chân Vay bà
that around. That is about as good as a comeback as you're going to see. Man, oh man, Dfyg holding on again. Like I was saying with this lineup, defensively, it's great.
Aurora,
and, they were able to go ahead and turn it around off that one defense. Just amazing job. Let's go ahead and throw it over to the panel to break down game 2.
All right, what a response. Dfyg came out on top in game 2. They have proven themselves once again. And this time, Soldier is right. The dark horse came up. Soldier.
To be honest, the comeback is real.
Yes.
Dfyg, they relaxed. They play it on their mistakes. They know how to play it. Fanny was really great gameplay from him, to be honest. Dfyg surprised us in the second game.
That's right. They show that they are not done yet.
Yes, that is true. Kudos to Dfyg, of course, for this win. When I and Soldier were watching, and he was, sitting and telling me, it's over. I told him, no, it's not. I told him, no, it's not over.
Sẵn sàng lên, như fail đôi Sticky Bump tê. Sticky Bump nó xây ghê.
No, Aurora Gaming had to finish
gaming chat đi man. Mọi ha nè.
Not reach the late game, but they couldn't because Dfyg was defending their
trong
towers,
website của VSHOPKH
in the end, because they had 2 inhibitors destroyed, but they still were fighting back. And then they started getting it was obvious. The damage output in the late game for Dfyg was much higher
discount man
than
15%
in the late game.
Private
TNZ was actually the only one getting
Miracle មើលទៅដូចចូលចិត្តខ្មែរយើងម៉េះគឺគាត់និយាយរហូតមានអីខ្មែរយើងគាត់មកសប្បាយហ្នឹងឯងមកកាអមស៊ីសប្បាយណាបើមានមកផ្សារទៀតពួកហ្នឹងគឺសប្បាយចិត្តនឹងមកណានិយាយមែនតឡានគេចូលចិត្តមកខ្មែរណា អូខេចឹងឥឡូវសុំប្រម៉ូទមួយទៀតពាក់ព័ន្ធពីជាវអ្នកគ្នាជាវគឺជា Telegram ឬក៏ជាគេហទំព័រមិនជាគេហទំព័រជាបណ្ដាញជាមួយនឹងការលក់ដូរផលិតផលគ្រប់មុខគ្រប់ម៉ូតគ្រប់ម៉ាកយកតែម្ដងជាវគឺមានលក់របស់សែនខ្វាត់ស្បែកជើងនាឡិកាដៃគឺមានច្រើនយកតែមែនតែនហើយអ្នកគ្នាចង់ដឹងថាផលិតផលគាត់មានអីខ្លះចូលទៅកាន់ជាមួយនឹងគេ link Telegram របស់គាត់តែគាត់ផុសជាប្រចាំជាមួយនឹងការលក់ដូរមានអីខ្លះអ្នកគ្នាចូលទៅណាជាវ
especially Rosa in the early game, she was getting targeted a lot with Zushin,
link donation.
Was getting targeted a lot, was away from the team, was a little bit more aggressive than the rest of the team. So Dfyg took advantage of that and got
ចឹងគាត់ក៏ជា sponsor ខ្ញុំដែរចឹងអាចចូលទៅកាន់មើលទៅជាវថាជាវគាត់មានអីខ្លះណា
VSHOPKH was becoming a
ជឿថា Dfyg 2-1 អត់ជឿ
they got some kills on him as well, which made Aurora actually at a disadvantage.
Aurora ទុកគីវាយ 2-1
Yeah, well, Hayabusa, TNZ with Hayabusa cannot do everything on his own. Lunar did a great job actually in this match. He stayed alive for quite a long time. He didn't even die a single time. But as we can see right now, the MVP for the second game is Long from Dfyg, who was actually playing with Cloud, with 4 kills, 2 deaths, and 8 assists.
To be honest, there is a hidden soldier with Dfyg. His damage was real, and he was like trying to focus the back lane like with his all his hands.
Yeah, that is very true. That is very true.
I have no words. As you were saying earlier, I was really waiting to, to finish it, close the series, and then that's it, 2-0. But Dfyg, kudos to them.
Yeah, they did an amazing job actually coming back from the total dominance from Team Aurora. TNZ was unbelievable. I think in the next match they're going to ban Hayabusa. They're not going to let Hayabusa open because TNZ showed. Actually, Aurora Gaming had 17 kills the previous match. 14 of them was actually from TNZ himself. So he did 14 kills the previous match only with Hayabusa, which is amazing, you know. So I don't think they're going to keep
Let's
him
see,
open.
Make clear high man, clear eye, clear tang
They
pi
see
ngay
one
mốt à.
person and they forget it. They
Lẹ
will
bắt ấy,
forget
đua
about
khổ đấy.
the other team. The other team will be
Do
weak.
tất
That's
bạc
why
pi
the
mơn,
FYG,
pi
they took
pon,
advantage for this.
50 đô la mà tè.
Like they focus Hayabusa
Lôi
and there
sắp
is
cày.
no any damage dealer with Aurora Gaming.
Yeah.
That's why the FYG